We all know that there are ships in this game that people consider OP, looking at you as Elaine Chapayev, looking at you Ohio. But it isn't a matter of what ship you play, it's about how you play the ship. Because you can go out and buy every ship there is in the store, but it's not going to make you a better player. It's as simple as that. Being good at playing this game will only come through experience, and the best way to get that experience is to play up the different tech trees of the different nations, of the different ships, find out what you are good at, what you play well, and work on that line, and then find something else to get good at. That's what I did. That's how I became half decent at this game. One thing I also became playing this game is very, very salty. There are times when I get extremely salty with other players, especially when it's a domination mode game and there doesn't appear to be much support from the team. Certainly when red team are going to push into this cap hard and fast, and I can see that most of my team are on the other side of the map, and we have one destroyer who is literally going to reverse to the back edge of the map. Now that is not much use to me whatsoever, and in this situation I've started making the decision, especially on this free-to-play account where I've only got something like 6 kilometers concealment, that I am not going to hang around and wait to be found, not when there is an overwhelming force against me. So I'm up on the comms and I'm telling these guys, hey look, if you want this cap, try and shoot those red team ships, stop them from taking it. I am not sitting in the middle of this waiting for you to do something to help me. I'm going to get out, get around and see what I can do. Now you'll see me ping the map there because there are ships pushing down there. I didn't have the team sheet up at the start of this one, but there is a division which includes the aircraft carrier. We can't do anything to prevent this cap from being taken, not with what was against us in there, and so I am going to push out and do what I can, see if I can pick up some damage against red team as I push out, because I know there is a hard flank going on down this side of the map. Our, I think it's a Fushon or a Gajamaja, I think it is. You can see him there at the 12 o'clock of the mini-map. He's just gone into reverse at the start, and he's just going to be bouncing off the white line for the rest of this game. One of our ships has pushed all the way down to red team's home cap at the start, because it looks like pretty much everybody of red team is coming this way around the map. So good job to whoever was that pushed down and took red team's home cap. I am now going to get myself into this game and start to do something to change the balance and hopefully bring this team a win. It is 2 ships down each, but we are pulling the advantage because we do have 2 capture points, and I am certainly going to earn my crust out here. We put a set of torpedoes out on that guys now, and the spread on the Icarus at range is quite wide, so for the Nagato we're expecting him to turn in, so we pop the torps, leading him a little bit because he's coming around the corner and he's going to pick up a little bit of speed, so there's a little tip. But we get a couple on the guys now, the rest are running towards the Nagato, and I'm calling for people to shoot that guy. I'm right on the line here. The torps are going in. There we go. That is a dev strike. We're up to 71,000 damage, and I feel like we haven't really contributed much to this game. There is a destroyer. I don't want to go against him and the battleship, as well as having carrier planes over my head, because lo and behold, the carrier is pushing this flank with the team as well. Blue team have got a blockade kind of going on at the north edge. We've got ships that have pushed down to the south and coming round. I've got the carrier here, and I'm going to literally slam on the brakes, pull a 180 because I know I'm spotted, and this carrier is going to hit his brakes harder than I did mine then. but his spotted plane is up. We land one torpedo. We did get a flood. That's going to be automatically damage controlled, and so if we can get a fire on this guy, we can get him ticking. We do have another rack of torpedoes up. His secondaries take out our rudder, but we got to damage control that. We hit Citadel with HE, and I think about firing from this side, but knowing that he's going to be in a turn again, I'm going to swing it round, drop those torps straight into his side, and I see straight off I'm taking fire from the left. There's something else there. It's another destroyer, and this is going to be a little bit of a brawl between two DDs, and I'm thanking the agility of the British destroyers now, because he has missed one set of torpedoes. He should have been on his guns instead of trying for that. I pick up a high caliber. He's burning, he's in his smoke. I know he's going to start moving, but I've got my sonar running. He's low health. I have got the advantage here with hit points, but that spotter plane up behind me is keeping me detected, so I need to move away from that, go skinny, run this guy down into the smoke. Twisted track is on, or is it perceptive, with a level 7 Vian, but there we go. We detect his torpedoes coming at him. We stay on the guns. There's another fire. He is done and dusted, gone. So 4 ships come around the corner. We hit one, killed the carrier, took care of the destroyer. That's 3 kills on this one flank, 120,000 damage, high caliber, and a dev strike. Now it appears as that our other destroyer is going to wake up a little bit towards the end of the game, but his contribution is going to be negligible, and he is going to finish bottom of the list. Perhaps if he'd been awake a little bit sooner, then winning this game might have been a little bit easier. The rest of the team are dead. There is a battleship and a destroyer out there. I know the destroyer is a gunboat. I don't want to have to get in a fight with him. The battleship is low health. I could potentially go north, go out the top of the cap, go hunt a battleship, torpedo him, and then try and get greedy and go for a kill on the destroyer for a Kraken. But the smart man's money is exactly where I am. It is the south edge of this cap. We are going to take it, and then we are going to sail away, because even if that destroyer dies now, the win is in the bag. And this is where it works to play smarter, not harder. Don't get greedy. You get more bonuses for a win than you do for a defeat, and the guaranteed way to win here is to sail away. Now I'm sailing away, but you'll see that I still do have smoke screens there, and that battleship is going to sail into the capture point. Now I think I've done enough this game to get a win. I could have turned around and I could have popped a few shots at that battleship and gotten some cap resets, but I guarantee he would have high explosive loaded. Given that I've only got 1/3 of my health, that is not a salvo that I would like to be running into, and I didn't know how much health the destroyer had, and I'm guessing that he was tagging along. But just over 120,000 damage there, 3 kills, high caliber, Confederate, 1 solo cap, and this surprised me the most, 3,300 base XP, which is about 1,100 more than second place. What I did to earn all that, I don't know, but it was certainly welcome in the grind up to tier 5. So, take a few lessons away from there, listen to the advice that I've given you, especially if you're a new player. You old sweats, I know you're going to give me a thumbs down on this one, but take the time, learn to play. It's not what you play, it's how you play, and the way you need to play is smarter, not harder. Take care. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.